Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Fasihuddin Botany. This is the second episode on the Angiosperm morphology where I will be discussing on the dynamics of interconnections between the root and the shoot systems in the angiospermic plant body. The angiospermic plant body is fundamentally organized into two interconnected systems, the root system and the shoot system. The root system, typically underground, anchors the plant and absorbs water and minerals from the soil, providing essential nutrients. The shoot system above the ground comprises the stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Stems offer the structural support and transport materials, while the leaves are the primary sites of photosynthesis, capturing sunlight to produce energy. The flowers are the defining features of the angiosperms, facilitating sexual reproduction, leading to development of the fruits that protect and disperse seeds. The central to this plant is the sophisticated vascular system, including xylem and phloem, which efficiently transports water and minerals as well as the sugars throughout the plant body. The system, combined with the specialized reproductive structures of the flowers and fruits, enables the angiosperms to thrive in the diverse environments. Their adaptability is further enhanced by the various modifications of the stem, leaves, and roots, allowing them to exploit a wide range of ecological niches. The root and the shoot systems of the plant are intricately interconnected, forming a vital partnership for the plant's survival and growth. The relationship is a dynamic exchange of resources and signals, ensuring the plant function as a unified organism. The root system absorbs water and dissolved minerals from the soil. These essential resources are then transported upwards through the xylem tissue in the stem to the leaves, where they are used in photosynthesis and other metabolic processes. The shoot system, primarily through the leaves, produce sugars by photosynthesis. These sugars are transported downwards through the phloem tissue in the stem to the root system, providing energy for the root growth, maintenance, and storage. The roots produce a cytokinin hormone that promotes cell division and delay of leaf senescence. These hormones are transported to the shoot, influencing the shoot growth and development. The shoots produce auxins hormone that regulate cell elongation and apical dominance. Auxins are transported downwards, influencing the root growth and branching. The abscisic acid is produced in response to the stress in both the root and the shoot systems. It communicates the stress levels in the plant and can cause the stomata to close in the leaves to conserve water, and it can also affect the root growth. If the water is scarce, the root system may grow deeper to access water sources, while the shoot system may reduce the leaf area to minimize the water loss. The hormonal signals play a crucial role in coordinating these responses. The root system adopts growth patterns to explore areas of the soil rich in nutrients. The shoot system adjusts its growth based on the availability of the nutrients delivered by the roots. The shoot system grows towards the light and the root grows away from the light. The availability of light affects the rate of photosynthesis, which affects the amount of sugar that are available for the roots. The xylem and the phloem tissue form a continuous network throughout the plant, connecting the root and the shoot systems. This ensures the efficient transport of resources and signals between the two systems. The root system anchors the plant, providing a stable base for the shoot system. The shoot system, in turn, provides the structural support for the leaves, flowers, and the fruits. While the root and the shoot systems have distinct functions, they also share some crucial similarities that highlight their interconnectedness. Both the systems possesses vascular tissue, that is xylem and phloem, that are continuous throughout the plant. The xylem transports water and minerals, and the phloem transports sugar and other organic compounds, enabling the flow of the essential substances between the two systems. Both the systems exhibit growth and development through cell division, elongation, and differentiation. They are influenced by the plant hormones which regulate growth and development. Both the systems respond to the environmental stimuli such as gravity, light, and water availability. For example, root exhibit gravitropism, that is growth in response to gravity, and the shoot exhibit phototropism, that is growth in response to the light. Both the systems are essential for the plant's survival and growth. The root system provides water and minerals to the shoot system, while the shoot system provides sugar produced through the photosynthesis to the root system. They both contribute to the overall health of the plant. Both the systems are made up of eukaryotic cells and share basic cell structure. Both the systems contain similar types of tissue such as dermal, ground, and vascular tissues. Both the systems originate from the plant embryo during seed germination. The radicle develops into the root system and the plumule develops into the shoot system. Root and the shoot systems are the two primary organ systems of the plant body, each playing a distinct and interconnected role. But here are some of the differences between the two. The root system is typically underground. The primary functions includes anchorage, absorption, and storage. The components are the tap roots, fibrous roots, and the adventitious roots. It grows downward exhibiting positive geotropism, and generally they are non-green, lax nodes and internodes. Whereas in the shoot system, it is typically above the ground. The primary functions includes photosynthesis, reproduction, and transport. The components are the stem, leaves, flowers, and the fruits. It grows upward, generally exhibiting negative geotropism and positive phototropism, often green due to the presence of chlorophyll, and has nodes and internodes. The stem is a crucial component of the shoot system in angiosperms, playing a vital role in supporting the plant and facilitating transport. Nodes are the points on the stem where the leaves, branches, or the flowers emerges, and the internodes are the regions of the stem between the nodes. The main functions includes the stem provides structural support for the plant, holding leaves, flowers, fruits upright. It acts as a conduct of water and minerals transported upwards from the root via xylem. It also transports sugars and other organic compounds produced during the photosynthesis to other parts of the plant via phloem. In some plants, the stem can store food reserves or water. While the leaves are the primary sites of photosynthesis, green stems can also contribute to the process. Some stems are modified for vegetative propagation. The leaves are the vital organs of angiosperm, serving as the primary sites of photosynthesis. These are the flattened structure that originate from the node of the stem. The leaves capture sunlight and use it to convert carbon dioxide and water into sugar and oxygen. The process provides the plant with the energy it needs to grow and survive. The leaves regulate water loss through transpiration, the evaporation of water from the leaf surface. This process helps to drive the movement of water and minerals from the root to the rest of the plant. The leaves facilitate the exchange of gases, that is carbon dioxide and oxygen, between the plant and the atmosphere. In some plants, leaf can store food reserves or water. The structure includes the leaf base, which fixes the leaf to the stem's node. The petiole is the stalk-like appendage that joins the leaf base to the leaf lamina. Leaf lamina or the blade, it is the flattened, expanded portion of the leaf that comprises the midrib, veins, and veinlets. Buds are the undeveloped or embryonic shoots found in plants. They contain meristematic tissue which can develop into new stems, leaves, or flowers. They are typically covered by a protective scales which prevent desiccation and damage. The types of the buds includes the terminal or the apical buds which are located at the tip of the stem and are responsible for the primary growth, that is the lengthening of the stem. Often they exhibit apical dominance, inhibiting the growth of the lateral buds. The lateral or the axillary buds are located in the leaf axils, that is the angle between the leaf and the stem. They can develop into branches or the flowers. The growth is often influenced by the apical dominance. The adventitious buds can arise from the locations other than the leaf axils, such as roots, stem, or even leaves. They play a role in regeneration and vegetative propagation. The main functions includes the buds allow for the continued growth and development of the plant. The lateral buds gives rise to the branches, increasing the plant's overall size and complexity. The floral buds develop into flowers, facilitating sexual reproduction. The buds can enter a dormant stage, allowing the plants to survive unfavorable conditions. Adventitious buds aid in regeneration of the damaged tissues. The vegetative propagation. The buds can be used to propagate vegetatively in the plants which reproduce asexually. Their flowers are the reproductive structures of the angiosperms, and their diversity and complexity are truly remarkable. They may be present as solitary flowers, that is, single flowers, or in clusters, that is, inflorescence, where the flowers are arranged in various patterns. The function includes the flowers are designated to facilitate the union of male and female gametes, leading to fertilization and seed production. They attract pollinators like insects, birds, bats to transfer pollen from the anther to the stigma. After fertilization, the ovary of the flower develops into the fruit, which encloses and protects the seeds. The flowers range from minute to very large, with diverse shapes adapted to specific pollinators. A wide array of colors attract different pollinators. Some flowers produce the fragrance to attract pollinators, while the others may have no scent. The flowers have evolved specific adaptations to attract particular pollinators, known as the pollination syndromes, like insect pollination, bird pollination, and wind pollination. The structure of a flower includes the presence of sepals, that is the outermost, usually green leaf-like structure that protect the developing flower bud. The petals often brightly colored and showy, attracting the pollinators. The stamens or the male reproductive organs produces the pollen grains containing the male gamete. It consists of anther and filaments. The carpels are the female reproductive organ. It consists of stigma, style, and ovary and ovules. The stigma is the receptive surface for the pollen grains. The style connects the stigma to the ovary. Ovary contains the ovules, which develop into seeds after fertilization. Ovules contain the female gametophyte, which after fertilization develops into seeds. The fruits are a defining characteristic of the angiosperms resulting from the maturation of the flowers of ovary after fertilization. They play a crucial role in seed production and dispersal. The fruit classification is primarily divided into three main categories, that is simple, aggregate, and multiple fruits. The simple fruits originate from a single ovary of a single flower. These are further categorized into fleshy and dry types. The fleshy fruits possesses a succulent pericarp, that is the fruit wall. The examples include the berries like grapes and tomatoes. Drupes such as mango is characterized by a hard endocarp. Hesperidium fruits like oranges and lemons with a leathery rind, and peppers such as watermelons and cucumber with a hard rind. Conversely, the dry fruits have dry pericarp and are divided into dehiscent and indehiscent groups. Dehiscent fruits like legumes, capsules, follicles, and siliqua split open at maturity to release seeds. Indehiscent fruits such as nuts, grains, achenes, and samaras do not split open. The aggregate fruits are formed from the multiple ovaries of a single flower, like strawberries, raspberries are the classical examples. Finally, multiple fruits develop from the ovaries of numerous flowers clustered together. Pineapple, figs, and mulberries exemplify this type. A crucial distinction with the classification is between the true and accessory fruits. The true fruits develop solely from the ovary, while the accessory fruits incorporate other flower parts such as the receptacles in development. Apples, where the fleshy part is the receptacle, and are prominent examples of accessory fruits. A seed is a fertilized ovule containing an embryo and are the primary means of plant propagation. They are vital for the survival and the dispersal of plants. In dicotyledonous seeds, they have two cotyledons, whereas monocotyledonous seeds have only one cotyledon. The components of the seed include the embryo, that is the young developing plant consisting of radicle, that is the embryonic root, and plumule, the embryonic shoot. The cotyledons are the seed leaves which may store food. Endosperm is the nutritive tissue that provides food for the developing embryo. In some seeds, the endosperm is absorbed by the cotyledons. The seed coat is the protective outer layer that surrounds the embryo and the endosperm. The seeds are the primary means of sexual reproduction in seed plants. Seeds can be dispersed by various agents like wind, water, animals, allowing plants to colonize new areas. The seeds can remain dormant, allowing plants to survive unfavorable conditions. The endosperm or the cotyledons provide essential nutrients for the germinating embryo. Seed germination is a process by which the plant embryo develops from a seed and begins to grow into a seedling. It is a crucial stage in the plant's life cycle and it is influenced by the combination of both internal and external factors. Some key aspects of the seed germination includes many seeds enter a period of dormancy, a state of suspended growth to survive unfavorable conditions. Dormancy can be broken by various triggers such as changes in temperature, moisture, or light. The requirements of germination include the water which is essential for hydrating the seed, activating enzymes and softening the seed coat. Oxygen is required for cellular respiration, providing energy needed for the growth. Each seed species has optimal temperature range for germination. Some seeds require light to germinate, while the others germinate best in the darkness. The germination process includes the imbibition, that is, the seed absorbs water, causing it to swell. Water activates the enzymes that begin breaking down the stored food reserves. The radicle, that is the embryonic root, emerges first, anchoring the seedling and absorbing water. The plumule, that is the embryonic shoot, emerges, developing into a stem and the leaves. The seedling grows using the stored food reserve until it can produce its own food through photosynthesis. Some of the factors which influence the seed germination include the seed viability, that is the ability of the seed to germinate. The seed germinancy, as discussed earlier, it is the internal conditions to prevent germination. Environmental conditions like temperature, moisture, light, and oxygen availability. Hypogeal and epigeal germination are the two distinct patterns of seed germination, primarily differentiated by the behavior of the cotyledons, that is, the seed leaves. In apical germination, the hypocotyl, that is the part of the seedling below the cotyledons, elongates, pushing the cotyledons above the soil surface. The cotyledons often become the green and function as temporary photosynthetic organisms. The cotyledons are exposed to light. The hypocotyl forms a hook shaped to protect the delicate plumule, that is the embryonic shoot, as it emerges. Examples include beans, pumpkins, sunflowers, etc. In hypogeal germination, the epicotyl, that is the part of the seedling above the cotyledons, elongates while the hypocotyl remains relatively short. The cotyledons remain underground. The cotyledons serve as the storage organs providing nutrients to the developing seedling. The plumule emerges directly from the soil. Examples: peas, maize, and coconut.